Good morning, everybody. Real Fan Man here. Happy Black Friday. It's Black Friday, day after Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had a great turkey day. I know I had a great day. My girlfriend had to work, so guess who had turkey duty for the first time ever? And yes, it came out great, I was told, and of course I myself had some. It was good. I was quite happy with how it came out. My girlfriend was happy with it. Her kids were happy with it. We brought some dinners to them at work. Well, two of them, anyways. So yeah, it was definitely a pleasure to be able to participate and help out with Thanksgiving dinner. Which I kind of had the easy job though. You just kind of like throw a turkey in the oven and make sure you don't blow the house up and baste it now and again. So yeah. Anyways, this is layout update number 3 for November. Just wanted to give you guys a quick, somewhat of a quick update. It's probably going to be a little bit longer, but bear with me. Show you some progress I've made on the Pan Am and Norfolk Southern Railway system. Freelanced, of course. And as you can see, I almost said Norfolk first. So, anyways, it's Pan Am and Norfolk Southern Railway. And the yard is looking pretty full, as you can see. It's looking full. Got a lot of cars in there. I have this train right here in front of you, in front of me and you, is a train I had built from offline staging, led by two CSX SD 50s, which I was able to pair up, which is awesome. I mean, they're both Welders mainline, so I've done some video on these prior, a while back. And off video, they run smooth. I ran this train yesterday after I built it for, I'd say, a good 8 or 10 laps around the whole layout. I did not have a single problem. So let's hope we can keep that going while I'm doing this video. And we're just, I'm just going to run this train around the layout while I do the update. Because this train pulled into the yard yesterday. It is a train that like I said, I built up from offline staging, and I labeled it POED, which is one of the trains Pan Am runs. It comes from Portland, Maine, and ends up in East Deerfield Yard. And yes, this is my make on East Deerfield Yard. So, as you can see. So I'm going to run this train around the layout for a little bit while I do my update. And back here is a train I built. It's a 5-car manifest. It is EDPO, which is leaving East Deerfield Yard and will end up at Portland, Maine. And that's basically, Portland, Maine is my offline staging. So. And a new term I learned, which quite a few things I learned from Eric Miller. He's a YouTuber, he has some great videos, some really good operational videos and how-tos as well. I've been kind of watching him lately, and he does a really great job. So he's actually kind of what was it? I started working with JMRI. Yeah, I could talk, and I'll show you that right now. So this was my first switch list that I did off of JMRI, and it was an interchange with Rail Lady 2020. And so basically it's just I entered all my freight cars that I have, which I actually have a lot. I have like, I think the last count I saw was like 72, 73, maybe 74, I don't know. But anyways, the JMRI system's pretty neat. I'm still a newbie at it, so but I was able to figure out, I don't know if you can really see that, but anyways, this is just a couple switch lists that I had made up yesterday. This one right here on the left is actually the train I'm building now. We're using the GP 40-2 here, the Boston to Maine 301. So I'm out of printer ink right now, so I gotta go pick some up today. So I'm working on building this train. Edpo that I showed you is already built. JMRI only picked 5 cars, so I basically just went with 5 cars. I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm still getting used to the system, and so that train is gonna depart shortly, and I will be using this beautiful Pan Am locomotive, C40-8, number 7635. So that one will be hooked up to Edpo, and we'll be leaving shortly. This one right here on the right is the train that's actually running around the layout now. I did this switch list the day before yesterday, and it all came from offline staging. Like I said, I built, you know, I wanted to say, I learned from Eric Miller the term 050, which means I used my hands, placed it on the track in the second level here. So that's like my offline staging track, which is, I'm using the second level main line, and you know, as I don't have another staging area other than the drawers. So yeah, I got that train down there, but like I said, I'm just gonna run it around on the layout while I'm doing this update. So this JMRI system is it's pretty cool. I added all my cars. I'm just gonna close this switch list out, go right over here to cars, and all my cars are in it. 74. That's a good amount. And I have a few of them that are I marked as off or out of service, because two of them are being weathered, and I shared some pictures on Facebook on one of the Boston and Maine box cars I did, and I haven't weathered a car in like years, so I think it came out pretty good for not having done it for quite some time. And my girlfriend, Rail Lady 2020, she asked if she could pick a car and whatever, so I was like, yeah, pick any car you want, and she picked the other Boston and Maine, and she's been, you know, touching it up with some weathering. So lots going on here on the Pan Am Norfolk Southern Railway. I'm very, very happy with progress. I've had a lot of time to be able to work on it, especially with this COVID thing going on. You know, I work, spend time with my family, and work on my layout. And of course, there's the 2 cats, so we gotta keep them in the loop. The Helix is doing very well. I've had no problems with it at all. The latest work I've done on the Helix area is, let's see if I can show you real quick. So originally I had planned on doing 3 levels. As you can see, I kind of stopped short right there. I still might do 3 levels. I might not do a full 3rd level. It might just be like another switching industry. However, at the moment, because you know, there's just like, so much going on, as you can see, in the process of building this layout, this is like the biggest I've ever done in my entire life. So I'm very, very happy with it. So there's already a lot of operational potential for this layout. But what I did yesterday is I continued the inside track, which pretty much ended right there where that switch is, if you can see it. So I finished putting down some more flex track, which I reused from my other Helix that I built, my original one. And I actually had that first right hand switch already laid in, so I just added another right hand, made a crossover, as you can see, and then I added some more flex track right here on the left, some reused, some older, well, it's actually brand new flex track, but you know, I just took it down from the old Helix, and then I threw in a left hand switch right there. So in a sense, I have a runaround, small siding or whatnot, whatever I need to use it for at the time, which I'm thinking it might be a quick runaround if need be for these industries that are going to be put right here. So I've actually decided I'm going to put the Heritage Furniture right here. Lakeville Shipping is going to go here. This is going to be the Industrial District number 1. That's a temporary name. I figured keep it simple. Industrial District number 1. If you want to stand by, I'll get a different view. Alright, here we go. So I still have I gotta tweak this the main line a little bit, however, because I didn't cut it as short as I thought I did, which is okay because I still have to put in another switch off the main line to connect to this Industrial District number 2, and that's going to be a left-hand switch. I might do that probably sometime this weekend. However, I'll be able to square the main line up a little better once I do that. So I'm not too stressed out about that. Actually, I'm not stressed out about it at all. So I don't even know why I said that. But anyways, so that's that area. Stand by. I'll get back in the middle. All right, back. As you can see, I have POED traveling up the Helix, and it is heading northbound. If it was going the other direction, it would be southbound. So that's how I'm labeling that. So my industrials are going to be northbound, southbound. It's going to continue around the bend here. And as you can see right here, I have this nice brand new Atlas Mark IV Code 100 switching track. And I actually borrowed the second Mark IV right-hand switching track I was going to put here. I'm still going to put one there, but originally I was going to have a siding go along the side here and come all the way up this grade, and then I was going to put left-hand switch right here where this left-hand is, but I decided not to do a siding there, only because this switch right here, sorry if I'm moving around making you sick, probably especially after eating all that turkey. I'm going to have 2 tracks going around for Industrial District number 2. So basically this whole, I'm going to have like maybe one, I can move that, let's see, one behind this laptop here in this area. I'll have one tucked in the corner. I will have a left-hand switch over here, so these 2 tracks will continue to follow this lead until they reach basically this section right here, because I added a couple of foam boards here to level that up to put those industries there. So I'm going to have some backdrop industries right here, and it's going to be double tracks. I'm going to put 2 left-hand switches right here so I can have a crossover if I can do a run around, whatever I need to do, stay off the main line. And Another thing too, like one of the videos I watched from Eric Miller, he at one of his industries, I think it's Standard Supply or something, he had 2 tracks in front of the warehouse, and he kind of doubled up on the boxcars. So it's like that industry was unloading or loading 2 boxcars. So they would start obviously with the closest one if it was loaded. Go to the second one, you know, they would throw in a dock plate between the 2 boxcars. So that's my idea, maybe to have a couple extra cars that I could add to the switching list. But I thought that was a pretty neat idea. And yeah, so there's definitely a lot going on. So in between kind of learning the operational aspect or doing the operational aspect of it, making switch lists, you know, I've been kind of building, working on the layout. I've been doing some weathering, working on one of my buildings, the Water Street Freight Terminal. Been weathering that. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put the Water Street Freight Terminal at this moment. However, let me slow it down here if I'm moving like this. However, this whole area right in front of you, and stand by for 1 second, and I'm back. Alright, I just had to re-rail this car right here. For some reason it caught the switch. However, on a side note, before I continue on what I was talking about, these 2 gondolas I ordered from Train Life, and they are exact rail gondolas. Very nice looking, very detailed, really just good looking gondolas. However, the trucks on these, actually, I'm just going to take this one off because technically this one is offline. So, the trucks on these gondolas are, they're stiff, you know, not like in the curvature. They have like I'm trying to think of the word here. They're flexible, but yet they're stiff. So I had to take them off and kind of work them a little bit, kind of bend them a little bit back and forth to give them some flexibility. Because for some reason, when they go around a corner, like one of the wheels kind of likes to lift up. You know, you see what I'm saying? It likes to lift up, and then which will cause it to jump the track. You know, I did both of them yesterday because originally they were offline in the I just 050'd this car. So originally they were offline. They were actually in the car shop. And I decided, well, let me get them, because I didn't even have them on JMRI. So I basically took them off. I took the trucks off, kind of just, moved them back and forth, kind of see if I could stretch them out just a little bit. And they seem to work fine. However, I've had a couple of minor issues with them. I'm just going to keep my eye on it. So I don't know. They're really good looking cars. Just, I mean, I paid like $35 a piece for them, so I think they were like $35 a piece in the spring of this year. So, all right. So, anyways, back to what I was talking about real quick, because I don't want to drag this on too long. I'm thinking of having the lumber yard here, and because I don't want to clutter it too much with industries, you know what I mean? Because I want to have some regular, kind of urban-y, city-like scenery. A lot of busybody stuff, I guess. But I also don't want to go too crazy with it. So it's kind of like I got to find that happy medium. But, a little at a time. I've definitely have gotten a lot accomplished in the 2 months my girlfriend and I have lived here so far, so maybe a little more, 5 or 6 weeks, 7 weeks, who knows. Anyways, I've gotten a lot done. I'm very happy with it. You know, there's obviously still more to go, so thus the reason why I am not doing a third level at the moment. If I do a third level, like I said, it's only going to be probably maybe half of the size of the layout, you know, just like another small industrial area. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Right now I'm just going to focus on what I have built. I'm almost ready to start putting some scenery, like some track ballast and stuff down in certain areas, especially on the first level. I have to, I don't know if you can see it, I still have some bus wire to run because it stopped it short, so I got to run bus wire. And I haven't really had to put any feeders up here yet. The power I have here is just this regular the NCE power cab, and just the motherboard there. That's all I've been using, and it seems to be giving me enough power I need right now. So we'll see. Only time will tell. And one last thing too, this is this area here I haven't really talked about in the corner. These older DC locomotives and that I have sitting here, they've been sitting here for a little while. This car right here is a work order car. It's our bad order car. You gotta fix a coupler on it. A couple older cars that just kind of threw on there. That's basically going to be my car shop. So that's that. The engine terminal, well, as of right now, comfortably I could put like 8 locomotives for my East Deerfield yard, and I'm fine with that. However, this is I'm gonna change it up. I'm definitely gonna change it up some, so that'll be another update down the road. I mean, I like what it does now. It serves its purpose. I mean, everything I have set up on the layout serves its purpose, which is great. But yeah, very happy with the progress. I'm still using these car cards that I made up. It helps me keep track of where my cars are, even though I have, you know, JMRI and all that. But I like to, you know, I like to be able to physically, okay, so this is what I have on track 9 right here, or it's actually my yard. My yard pile is right here. So whatever cars I pull, I go through, I have them paper clipped together, you know, track 1, track 2, track 3, so on and so forth. It works very well. So anyways, with that being said, I hope everybody has a safe and happy Black Friday. Have a safe and great weekend. COVID has struck again, another spike, so numbers are going up, and yeah, so let's hope that hopefully this new year coming will be a lot better. But I am grateful for today though, and grateful for what I have. So I hope everybody feels the same. And well, anyways, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Please hit the like button, and feel free to share. Yeah, and that's it. So everybody take care, be safe. Real Fan Man signing out.